Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I just want to do a quick review for Ozark. It's the latest season that I just watched, season three. So I just want to do a quick review. And before I get into it, if you guys like this video, give me a like and subscribe. I don't know how many people have been, following the show. I just found this on Netflix. I know it's been out for a while, but I just binge watched all three seasons probably over the last week. Overall, it's good. I'm not usually into shows like this. I mean, there's no real happiness in this show. There's no positives about in this show. Everything's kind of, which is goes along with this type of, you know, mob gang style movie, um, where people are out to get other people over money, especially this, Marty and Wendy laundering money. For those that don't know. Anyways, in this season, a lot is going on. Um, Marty gets kidnapped by Omar, I think his name is, and gets returned after he gets like light torture. He really didn't get really that much torture. Mostly just kind of like see if the guy would break under pressure. He gets returned, and he's just not quite the same. In the meantime, Wendy's brother shows up, and he's kind of he has a lot of mental issues, and they think he's they're afraid he's going to talk because he finds out what they're into, and eventually, Wendy takes him away to get him away from the situation, but she doesn't know what to do with him. Eventually, she calls Helen to have their guy come in and kill him, kill her own brother, which is kind of crazy because she doesn't know what to do. She's more worried about herself getting caught. So she decides, she's going to leave him at this restaurant in the middle of nowhere, and the guy's going to show up and kill him, which he does. They don't actually show his death, but they do show, them putting his body into the, crematory machine. So that was kind of rough. I'm really surprised that they, these people are kind of stooped to like any level just to save themselves. And so when Ruth finds out and she ends up quitting, but then Downey ends up going to her and saying, why don't you come work with me? And she's gonna work in the poppy fields or whatever, or help her with her business. And that was another thing. Downey's with Wyatt now. It's kind of strange. I mean, I don't know what her age is in the show, but I know she's much older. I think she's in her 50s, if I had to guess. And he's only a kid, he's only a teenager. So that was a little creepy, the two of them being together. And it kind of made a good match in a way, but it was still weird. He needed some place really to go that was more stable, but I don't know why he ended up with her. I know, just really kind of odd. Um, and then so Ben gets killed. Ruth quits, and then ends up going with Darlene. Darlene goes and finds Cosgrove's son and shoots him because he beat up Ruth. So she kind of like payback for Ruth, even though Ruth didn't ask her to do that. And she lets Cosgrove know, you can work with us and be our distributor. Even though this won't help your son recover from the wounds more or less that she caused. So that was kind of strange. How it's weird how the show works. How people go behind each other's backs and stuff. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. There's always so much going on. It's always hard to keep track of. Like, Marty and Wendy, they have so many different angles going. They get with some politicians, and they get the thing with Cogs. Even though Marty had told him don't go near them again because the son attacked his daughter or whatever. So they got that going on, and they get the new casino, and Helen was trying to get control of another casino behind their back, um, and then he's trying to avoid um, Agent Maya, but he's trying to get her on his side. Even though I don't think that's going to work. Um, and then if their friend Sam was arrested because he was trying to help, he got Sam to keep giving him money away to keep the money flowing to the casino so the FBI wouldn't know. And they thought that Sam was doing something wrong, so they arrested him as being like conspiracy to commit laundering money or whatever, to basically involved with what's going on. They're trying to basically scare him into confessing that he's involved with them. Sam's just kind of this innocent guy, doesn't really know the full story of what's going on. Um, so then, at the end, they end up going to Mexico. Helen, Marty, and Wendy, and they're supposed to go and talk about things. And it just gets the final scene is kind of off camera. Helen gets shot in the head and killed. So, but then I would say what's his name? Omar? Forgetting his name. He ends up hugging Marty and Wendy. Said this is a new beginning, which is kind of strange, even though they have brain matter all over them. Um, Overall, I like this show because it's kind of suspenseful, but it's also kind of draining. Like I don't know how these people were able to keep this up. I mean, just the constant fighting. They got their kids involved. I don't know. I would have just taken the money out of the FBI and say, help me disappear and just. I mean, they had plenty of opportunities, but I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know how the end is. If they're gonna, I don't think they've announced season 4 yet. Um, I don't know how this is gonna end. Hopefully, it ends in a positive note. I really don't think it's going to, because so far nothing positive has really happened. Everything's been kind of negative, which I guess in this situation everything would be that way. I mean, but the amount of stress these people must be under, constantly fighting and constantly trying to hide things, and just from so many different people and trying to go did so many different angles, befriending people just to get their way, and just being in with the cartel. I don't know. There's just so much going on. And overall, though, I did like it. I did like the story and the characters very well done. Um, yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, I suggest you do it because it's a pretty good show, especially if they continue on. But I'm expecting a season 4. All right, just gonna wrap it up. If you guys like this video, give me a like and subscribe. Until next time.